Welcome back. Breaking Bad episode 501, Live Free or Die. I was a little worried going in. I mean, I know we're in good hands with Vince Gilligan and his writers, but I was a little worried where they're going to find the intensity that this show normally delivers because season 4 wrapped up really nicely. And in my opinion, if they wanted to end it at the end of season 4, I thought that would have been a good ending to the series. Now, Breaking Bad is usually good about season openers being pretty exciting. I mean, think of last year with the box cutter. I think that was the season opener. But here, I felt they're going to have to do what a lot of series have to do, which is kind of reset what's going on. But no, it wastes no time coming up with a problem for Jesse and Walter and Mike, reluctantly to solve. And it was just a fun kind of like an old school episode of the show where it's just them getting out of a problem. And it was pretty cool. It made sense. It's something I didn't even think of how Gus was recording everything. And he had that laptop that was in the chicken place. I didn't think he'd actually be recording everything, but whatever. I mean, it works for me. So, they had to go figure out how to get out of this. And the great part was Mike and Walter arguing about it, and Jesse in the background going, wait, we could use a magnet. He keeps saying it and they keep ignoring him because they think he never has any good ideas. But then they finally listen to him. He's like, a magnet, we just suck it out. It's a perfect idea. So, and then the whole setup and the way they do it, the way they pull it off was really fun. And then when they're going through the evidence after, they find that Gus had accounts in the Caymans, which I don't know, shouldn't really surprise anybody. I don't see how that's going to lead to trouble for the other guys. I really don't, but you never know. So the episode, the main part of it was generally fun, but then there's a few things going on around the edges of it. Mainly character-wise, Walter's full-on Heisenberg now, and he's got a different It's pretty cool because after we spent a season of him being marginalized and him being scared for his life, now he feels like he's in charge. He's the king, so to speak. And there's these moments in this episode where they establish that he considers himself the boss now. The scene where in the car and he's like, "Because I said so." And Jesse kind of looks back at him like, holy shit. The scene in the office, in Saul's office, where he's just very commanding to him. You gave my wife my money, and then you find out the thing about the cigarette or whatever. Anyways, and then Walter getting in his face, "We're done when I say I'm done." And a lot of these moments are the ones that they gave away in the previews, but they were still good moments. They're still important to establish who he is now. But probably the most chilling one is the one that they didn't show in the previews. That's how they close this episode with him walking up to Skyler, who I thought was really good in this episode. Anna Gunn did a great job. Oh yeah, and there's the whole thing with Ted. We'll get to that. But the chilling kind of ending when he goes and gives her a hug and he leans in and you're like, what the fuck is he gonna say to her? And he's just, "I forgive you," like a total boss. So that was, it was all good. The second episode definitely looks more exciting. I mean, this one was fun. It had the intensity right away. When he's sitting there and he's like, "Oh shit," and he gets up, and then they have this new problem they had to solve, which was a lot of fun. But anyways, then there was Ted waking up, which was a twist I didn't see coming. I thought he'd just be dead. I had one friend who said that's what was going to happen. He never said it to me, so whatever. But the Ted thing was kind of freaky. And his reaction was just, please leave me alone. I won't say anything. And honestly, what the fuck is Ted going to say? No one did anything to him. It was his own fucking himself just being a spaz. We told him, hey, sign the check. That's it. That's all I wanted him to do. And he had to be a dickhole about it. But I could see Ted coming back and being a problem again, because the guy is an idiot and an asshole, and Walter might have to deal with him. So all that stuff is really good. But by far, the most interesting part of this episode is the opening. The first 5 minutes or so, where it's about a year from when the rest of the episode takes place. It's like a year after. So this could be near the very end of the series. And you see Walt, he's got long hair. He's like kind of disguised, He's got the full beard instead of the goatee. He's got hair. His glasses look a little different. He looks all disheveled. He looks like shit. He's taking medication. So the cancer's probably back. And he's meeting someone to buy a machine gun in a Denny's. And you're just like, well, wherever he is now, he's going, in some point in the future, about a year from this episode, he's going to be at a very low point, a very desperate point. So, Jesse wasn't with him. Is he running from Jesse? Jesse and Mike, maybe? Run from Hank? Hide from Hank? What does he need a machine gun for? What the fuck is going to happen over these last 16 episodes? I don't know. I'm excited, man. But that opening was just, it was unsettling. You're not prisoners here, you guess. And then it sucks that we're going to only get 8 of them, and then they're going to split it up. I really hope they don't plan on pushing it to next summer for the second half of the season. That would be total bullshit. And by the way, speaking of AMC and their stupid shenanigans, remember how pissed off I got at the end of season 3 when they're like, oh, it's 2 hours long, but wait, the second hour was that fucking whatever that stupid show was that got canceled. Remember, I was pissed about that. AMC is always up to shenanigans. Tonight, you're like waiting for the preview for the second episode, and you're like, the preview will come during the first commercial break of Small Town Security. Fuck Small Town Security. That show looks stupid. That show is stupid. Fuck that show in its ass. I'm pissed off I had to watch 10 minutes of it or whatever to see the fucking preview. And then they put this playing right now, the Walking Dead preview, and there's like, we're going to put shit people care about in the show that no one gives a fuck about. And you know what I don't get? The Walking Dead gets its own talk show after each episode, The Talking Dead. Why can't they do that with Breaking Bad? And someone told me, well, Walking Dead gets way better ratings. Alright, I don't know about ratings or whatever, but I guarantee you that Breaking Bad talk show following the show will get better ratings than fucking Small Town Security. And the only reason anyone wants Small Town Security Night is to see the previews. One of which you could have already seen online. The Breaking Bad one you probably could have seen online too. But yeah, no Breaking Bad talk show. I would like that. But until then, I mean, this is going to have to be our Breaking Bad talk show. So welcome back. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Share your thoughts. And, definitely we'll see you every Sunday and in between as well. Later, guys.